Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Northi and today we are looking at Arsewell. Yes, Arsewell as in the Sussexes. So we have got some staffers leaving in January 2024. Bennett Levine, who got Arsewell TV, he has left. So I want to have a little bit of a nose. I want to have a little bit of a find out. What is going on? Why the high turnover of staff? What's it like working for the Sussexes? And see what the cards have to say. So this guy who was with Arsewell on the TV section has gone for a job with a rival, apparently. So let's see if the cards have any tea about this, eh? But before I begin, if you can please subscribe if you haven't already and share my videos about. It helps my channel grow and yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let us have a look and see what exactly is going on. So if you're new, I work in layers. I'll do one layer for, let's say, this reading. I'm going to do one layer for to have a bit of a find out what's going on with them. Then we'll do a layer to see how Megan is with the staff, and then we'll do a layer to see how Harry is with the staff. I use different decks. I use the Celtic Cross spread, and yeah, if there's any repeaters, we can find themes. It's a good way for predicting stuff, I find anyway. So let us have a look and see what is going on at Arsewell. I hope you having a good day wherever you're up to. Better than an Arsewell employee anyway. Let's have a look. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's an issue with finances coming in. There's still this kind of victim complex that is running through and adding to the woes at Arsewell. They have got this whole thing with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They put themselves on the outside. It's their brand. Their brand is meant to be either they are charity cases or they're fighting for the rights of charity and all this kind of stuff. It's virtue signaling on steroids, basically. And people are sick of that. That's very 2015, but when you get to 2023, people are over it. People have seen through it. People know what they are. So that's one of the main problems straight off the bat. Let's have a look and see what's crossing over. The Knight of Cups in reverse. They've got, I always say the Knight of Cups in reverse is my influencer card. It's very, you get a lot of it actually when people say that like uber spiritual, and it's just like, you know, and they're not really. The Knight of Cups in reverse can also signify to me that there is a lot of waste. There is too much rubbish being spaffed up the wall. So this is at the core of the situation. Let's see what's above it. What do we see? What do we know? What is the real reason what's going on? Four of Pentacles, all about the control. Okay. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's some very romantic ideas here, but they want everything done yesterday. They're trying to control things. You have got two things what the organization is run on. Finances, financial control. Obviously, every organization is run like that. However, not every organization is run on getting their own back, on petty privileges and presumed faults and taking people off and correcting the record. With the Nine of Cups in reverse here underneath, they are very kind of emotionally stunted, to be honest, messy, smug. There's an element of we have it all. They're kind of doing I would say it's like the American dream is go, find success, da da da. These are, Harry and Meghan are actually inventing something new. It's the anti-American dream where you just go and fail. You have everything handed to you, and you spaff it up the wall. So yeah, there's an area, there is this entitlement and smugness and conceitedness underneath. I wonder as well, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, they are still blaming the popularity of the king and the coronation for some of their woes. Everything is always everybody else's fault, though. Let's see what's leaving the situation. The Chariot wanting to move on, trying to control. We've got two control cards here. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. So there was big plans with this, all systems go, and then everyone hits a wall because Harry and Megxie are just like, yeah, we were in the royal family for 5 minutes. I can't do her voice, but you know what I mean. And I was such a princess, that kind of thing. They are really just, yeah. The thing is, when I say the influence of the Page of Cups in reverse, Ben Simmons' line, the grifters, the effing grifters, comes to my mind. What's leaving the situation? Let me have a look-see here. What's coming into the situation, the world in reverse? There is going to be more endings. There is going to be more trouble for Arsewell. The Seven of Swords. And the Five of Cups. Lost regret. Moving on. Troubled waters. So from the outside, it does look like it's very troubled, and people are not necessarily always receptive to things. But we have got the Seven of Swords here. I wonder if there's been a certain amount of NDA signed. There's definitely some nefarious activity going on. There's definitely some issues regarding how Waite is run as a whole. That is going to get them into some bother. And I know. But that's the Seven of Swords is there. It's in the tarot. This isn't just me giving an opinion. The High Priestess is in reverse. They are very concerned about some stuff coming out. And the Page of Cups. Overshadowed by the Wales' children. They are really bothered by the Wales' children. Now, I noticed someone on X sharing that the Wales' children now have pages. Gorgeous George, the beautiful Charlotte, and Boss Baby all have their own page on the royal family website. I don't know if it's published yet. I don't know if it's all linked in. I don't know how you get to it. I did have a brief look, couldn't find it, but there's screenshots and stuff circling of it. Maybe the grifters are gonna get pushed out for the children, and the children are just gonna, yeah. The High Priestess in reverse, they are actively trying to put secrets away. They are wanting to be, I would say, clued in, but they're not clued in. Now, the High Priestess in reverse, we know that they dabble in the dark stuff. The world in reverse. I feel that there's going to be more coming out for Arsewell this year. I feel like we are going to be getting some more problems for Arsewell. They are definitely going to, they're definitely not going to go well. Now let's have a look, see what Megsy's like as a boss, and then we'll do Harry. Let's see. Megan. Megsy Pop, what are you like as a boss? Yeah. So the devil comes out, Queen of Wands in reverse, what's going to come out? We'll see. We'll see. The world in reverse. They're going to suffer this, yeah. She is wanting all of the attention, everything to come to her. It is all about her, don't you know it? We have the world there. She wants everything done yesterday, and she wants everybody to be like super intuitive and guess what she's going to want tomorrow. And if everything goes wrong, well, poof. Let's see what's crossing it over. The Four of Wands. There's an issue with foundations. I wonder if this is to do with the charity foundation as well. Because there's the Arsewell Foundation, there's Arsewell TV, there's Arsewell Audio, there's Arsewell, I don't know, Santeria. There is so much noise with these. They are so convoluted. There's the High Priestess. And underneath, Judgment in reverse. She thinks she's very intuitive. She thinks she's very one foot in both worlds. She thinks she wants to be the tough businesswoman, yet Princess Diana at the same time. She wants to be Queen Elizabeth, yet a calculus expert at the same time. She wants to be all of these different people. She wants to be dressed like Angelina Jolie, but have two kids, however they got here, and then have a husband. And she wants to be all of these things, but then she wants to be her own person. It's just like, this is why I'm saying with the Judgment card underneath, what she wants to give us is this kind of together, kind of like slightly more mysterious kind of gliding, but Judgment is reverse. So her judgment around her Arsewell and all of the different Archwells and all of that stuff, she is completely out of whack. Completely. She blames the staff for her failings. There's an issue with the foundation, the charitable foundation as well. Now remember, there's about 3 or 4 different Archewells. So there's an issue with the foundation. So I think that's going to come out sooner rather than later. I feel like she's trying to try and keep everything steady, everything look like it's all together, everything look like it's a happy family. But people are leaving, man. A lot of people are leaving. There's the 5 of discs in reverse as well, which was the starting card. They feel so sorry for themselves. They want to kind of rescue the world, but at the same time say, yeah, I've suffered too. And it doesn't quite work like that. I'm sure like a multimillionaire or whatever they are now, telling someone that they have suffered because doesn't kind of sit right. It really doesn't. This oversharing and I want to be this, I want to be that. There's temperance cards coming in. With the temperance cards, she wants to kind of like smooth the waters over. She wants to seem to be very together, very intuitive. We're not going to get her leaning into her villain image that she doesn't like. She really doesn't like that. She's got some serious cognitive dissonance to have the world views her. She really thinks that this is all to do with everybody else and it's nothing to do with how she is. The Temperance card, they are going to try and do something more creative. They're going to try and, oh, what's the word? Smooth the waters, try and seem like nice people. I feel sorry for that Paramount guy. Four of Cups in reverse. Interesting, that's a repeater as well. Ace of Discs in reverse. Page of Cups again in reverse. And here are you, Seven of Wands. Okay. With the Four of Cups, she's trying to be receptive and then wanting to try and bring some more new money in. They're wanting to try and bring some financial stability in. However, the Ace of Discs is in reverse, so that would say to me, no bueno, no good, it's not going to work out. The cards we have here is the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, and that is a repeater, and that is to do with, I think she's realised the Royal Family website that the kiddos are going to be on it, because you know she's all over social media, you know she's watching absolutely everything. Seven of Wands, she's going to try and stand her ground and go on the defensive. So I feel like here there's this, everybody else's faults. She hasn't got the business. She makes the wrong business calls a lot with the Judgment card in reverse. She wants to keep everything mysterious and glossed over. I understand from the cards, and it's all about her. And we've got that pity me, poor me energy. Let's have a look and see what Harry's like to work for. So Megsy is the kind of boss that is all about herself. You can see that at the start, the universe, me, constantly. Judgment in reverse, she doesn't ever make the right calls. The High Priestess, she's trying to keep it out of the public eye. Five of Pentacles is leaving the situation. What covers her brain and her mind about everything is that, oh my God, I've suffered so much. I had to get on a freedom flight to Canada and then went to live in a billionaire's house. Oh, let's have a look at the Dumb Prince. Let's see what Harry's like. Oh, I forgot to say, Tarot of Oppositions was the first deck. Stellar Tarot is the second deck, and it's the Midnight Mushrooms or Midnight Magic. Forget which way you call it for the Harold, the Harry, the Henry. The Hierophant's just fallen out the wrong way up. Let's see if that repeats when we come to it. Let's have a look. Harry, what are you like at the minute to work for? Four of Swords in reverse again for Harry. This is a man who is unwell. He takes a lot of his issues from his past. He has a bone in his bone of contention that he has got everything through like a hereditary line. The Four of Swords is also a death card for me as a reader. See what's crossing over though. The Magician. Okay. What's he like as a person to work with? His head is somewhere else completely. he doesn't want to deal with the people. With the Four of Swords in reverse, like I was saying about hereditary and death, and the Magician crossing over, he's trying to pull together things, make things happen. He's also, the Magician is somebody who's like trying to create magic to get him out of a situation. Ten of Cups in reverse, and what's underneath it? The Ten of Swords. So there's an element with Harry, he feels like he's been betrayed by someone. He feels like he's been stabbed in the front, or he stabbed someone in the front. There's a betrayal here, an obvious betrayal that's driving how he sees everything. The Ten of Cups in reverse, he's not quite right with it, but we can see from the outside in. I think it's because he mightn't be paying attention. Ten of Cups is him saying that it's unhappy families, unhappy. It's the whole thing stinks. Megan has more to do with Arsewell and Arsewipes and all of the different audios things than necessarily he does. The Strength card is the Leo in the tarot. So Megan is a Leo, so she would relate to the Strength card. Every card's astrologically something else. Apart from some of the major arcana, they are some of the planets. But say Strength relates to a Leo, as well as meaning lots of other things. But when I'm doing raw readings, the Strength card to me is a Leo, and that's necessarily Megsy. So I feel like Megsy has been doing something. Definitely. Let's have a look and see. Ace of Cups again. The Moon in reverse. This dude is not well. The World in reverse. That was the very starting point for Megsy. And the World in reverse is what's coming up next regarding Arsewell and stuff. We've got the Ace of Cups, so there's that whole Diana energy. They really want they really want to be Princess Diana. They really want Megsy to be Princess Diana 2.0, Patron Satan, Veterans, Queen of Jamaica. The Moon in reverse. He is very unwell now. He's not right in his right mind. Like the World in reverse as well surrounding him. He is not stable at this particular time. What I see in the cards. Two of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. They are going to, surprisingly enough, they are going to be doing some work towards the end of the year, but which is a change. There is something coming up, but there is stuff to do with the Ace of Cups is spirit coming down. Kind of like, in a sense, an out of body experience. It's love. It's lots of things. But for me as a reader right here, we've already had the Magician. We've had death. We have that he is kind of like not in his right mind at this present time. The Ace of Cups, to me, he is going to get... There's something coming up with Diana. At some point this year, they're going to try and do something with Diana. They're going to try and reclaim that. Harry thinks he's speaking to Diana. I think Diana is around, but I don't think she can get through to him. I picked that up on a reading ages ago, and I still think that is the case. I think he's talking to an entity that could very well be mimicking his mother. He's not right. The moon in reverse. I feel like Megsy blames Harry for absolutely everything. And it's actually, yeah, he's a narc. I don't know what type of flavour of narcissism it is, but I don't think Harry's as well adapted as Megsy. Put it that way. At being a narc, I think both of them don't realise they're narcs, but I think Megsy is a bit more intelligent than Harry, but as self-aware as Harry. So they're, you know, I mean, they're a perfect couple in that way. Whoa. There's a door closing. He's scared of a door closing. Now, interesting, we've got the Page of Cups stuff coming up. I feel like they're going to get further down on the Royal Family website until eventually they just drop off. Not right in the head. I don't want to be a doomsayer. I don't want to be a naysayer, but the current trajectory of this isn't going to end well. Because it just feels to me like any intervention, both of them just double down, and they join forces against people who try to tell them the truth. And then when things go wrong and they've got no one else to blame, Meghan blames Harry, and Harry takes it all in, allegedly for entertainment purposes and all that stuff, you know. Oh, absolutely madness. And I will leave it there. I'm doing a live tonight. What day is it? January the 30th. So I'll be live 8:20 p.m. UK time tonight. So yeah, come and join me for a live if you're about. If you've made it this far, please leave me one of those blue eyes. It's called Evil Eye if you type it into your emoji keyboard. And some sparkles keeps the bad juju away from me. So put that in the comments if you've made it this far. Let's protect up this video, please. If you're in the channel members, leave me a little archangel as well. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I do appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me, and I will see you really soon for a live or another reading. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye, everyone.